This section will get the Max model ready and prep for body paint. So the previous section we have set up the UVs for the head and the torso in UV space 1 and UV space 2. And to double check, we're gonna go and select the editable poly in face mode. Make sure that select ID number 1 is the head and select ID number 2 is the torso. And next we are going to assign a multi-subobject to the mesh. And all the material and in the multi-subobject has to be standard. If you have skin shader or any other material, it won't work. So make sure it's a standard material. You'll go to number 1 and name it head. The reason to name this is if you don't do that or leave it as material 31, and once you import it into body paint, it will still name material 31. Working with 2 material is not so bad, but if you are working with multiple material, like 13 or 14 materials, that will be very hard to tell. So I recommend being organized about the naming. And make sure you assign the material to the mesh. Now we're in body paint, and you can see there's torso and head in different material. And the next step I would do is to turn off the specular highlights on the material. It's very hard to paint when there's a highlight across the mesh and it looks like it's a white, floating white around. So and I would also assign a new layer to the material, so that will help you if there's room for error as well. And you can always save it out as a PSD and add or subtract the layer and erase some of it. And now let's do a test on a texture. So I grab one of the texture from 3dsK photo reference, and I'm trying to give you an idea what we're going to go over in the next section. And that will be a demo using texture reference to cover the whole face. But this will give you a good base for a body paint setup for painting and texture projections. Thank you for watching.